MC, this is what you do.
You know what it is, man? It's your boy. Let me holla at you. Check it out.
Yo, what's going on, YouTube? Conor McGregor versus Floyd Mayweather. Yo, man, that was a good fight, man. That was a good fight. I watched it again, this morning and whatnot, man. I have to say I was entertained. Conor McGregor, he got the first 3 or 4 rounds. He did a good job, just trying to keep distance, trying to pop shot Floyd, trying to catch Floyd walking in on on a punch or whatnot, So that was just looked like that was his strategy to me, to have him walk in on a punch. And that, what, from seeing the highlights and stuff like that, that's what it looked like. He does in the UFC. You know what I'm saying? Just seeing the highlights. I don't watch none of his fights or anything like that. So, but anyway, man, it was entertaining, man. It was entertaining. Both of these guys got paid to put on a good show. The undercard was looked to be pretty good, man. I didn't get to see that Thomas Delorme versus what was it, Ugas, whatever like that, but I got to see highlights of the Badu Jack, Nathan Cleverly, man. I was talking to some guys on the Hangout. They said that was a great fight or whatever like that, So they really liked that fight. Devontae Tank Davis, he lost his belt on the scale or whatever like that. But hey, man, what I saw in the fight, it was entertaining to me, man. He looked like he got it was at the 9th round, he got upset, man. You know what I'm saying? And he just took old boy out, and old boy was looking for a way out, man. They said old boy was winning on the cards or whatnot, you know what I'm saying? And Devontae Tank Davis to talk about how bad he looked, but I was like, you know what? The dude got the knockout, you know what I'm saying? It was the same thing with Floyd, man. Somebody was saying in the Hangout talking about, Floyd ain't got the legs and all this other stuff. It was like, dude's 40, you know what I'm saying? Dude's 40 going against a novice. And, even though McGregor's a professional fighter, professional ultimate fighting champion, that's what he is, man. He's the ultimate fighting champion, mixed martial artist, skilled, I guess, striker, and the UFC. But yeah, man, it was what it was, man, and it was entertaining, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't supposed to be something like, a lineal championship fight or anything like that, you know what I'm saying? It was more like a showcase fight, mixed martial arts versus, boxing, man, you know what I'm saying? One of the future Hall of Famers versus a decorated MMA fighter or whatnot in the boxing arena, you know what I'm saying? It was okay when they was bringing in old guys into the UFC. James likes out Tony, that's okay. I think Ray Mercer was even in it, man. I think Ray Mercer got a couple of knockouts in the MMA. He didn't get too many invitations when he was knocking people out, man. So, yeah, Merciless Ray Mercer, he was up in, MMA for a minute. But, yeah, man, I enjoyed it, man. I watched it again. I enjoyed it. I think, maybe weight, if you want to make an excuse for McGregor, man, I think maybe weight, played the issue, you know what I'm saying? He had to get down to 154 pounds and stuff like that. But he wanted to step into the ring. He signed a contract, so he's willing to do, what he had to do, man. Same thing with Canelo and Chad Dawson and a whole bunch of other these guys that go on these catchweight fights. When they come down to weight, they agree to the contract, so no excuses. If they had won, you know what I'm saying? If McGregor had won, would we be making that excuse for him? Like, he had the weight drain, or would that make him even better? You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, McGregor, he had the weight drain himself, get down to weight, and he was inexperienced, and he beat Floyd. You know what I'm saying? That would have made him, his win, that much greater. You know what I'm saying? So and so we can't really take away anything from Floyd, because you know what I'm saying. So because if McGregor had won, it was like, oh man, we would have been factoring all that into the degree of difficulty for for McGregor. But then you could say the same thing with Floyd. He was old. He'd been out of the ring for almost like 2 years and whatnot. Reflexes aren't the same, so because he was giving up height, reach, weight, age. You know what I'm saying? McGregor was like 11 years younger than him. So to me, it was entertaining. Floyd did what he had to do, later in the rounds, and he got the stoppage, So, but yeah, man, good, shout out to McGregor, man. He didn't have any sour grapes after the fight, other than the stoppage. He wanted to keep going, So I don't know if he's saying that to sell that to his fans, but hey, he's dude's a warrior, man. These guys are warriors, and yeah, it was a good show, man. It was a good show, man. He really showed up. You know what? I would like to see the Paulie versus McGregor fight, man. You know what I'm saying? No. Cause they got beef, and it'll be good to see that fight, man. It'll be good to see that fight up under somebody's card, man. If they can do that, maybe like a co-main event or something like that, up under somebody's fight card, that'd be very entertaining. I'm pretty sure McGregor's probably in his team, probably thinking about that next. Who else can they fight next? Because McGregor didn't look bad. He didn't look bad at all. So it started to make me wonder, like, was Paulie actually telling the truth? Because Paulie, his reflexes ain't what they used to be, man. I mean, dude got floored by Sam Eggleton and stuff like that in his last out and whatnot. So we'll see, man. We'll see what's up, man. Let me know what y'all think, man. I'll catch y'all later. All right, bye.